Oh man, this RDA is really one hell of a flavor machine. The Aora RDA by Ground Cloud Innovations. Very small RDA, 20 millimeters in diameter only, but the flavor is really good with this. Anyway, today I don't want to talk about this. Today I want to talk about this magic pen that every vapor would need, especially if you're a squonker, especially if you love mechanical squonk mods. You know that you will need to clean your contacts regularly. If it's copper, brass, you'll need to clean it a bit more often. If it's silver, less maintenance, but you still need to clean it every now and then. And I know a lot of people simply do not do it. Right? They just do not do it. I know because I've purchased mods from other people before, and it's obvious that they have never cleaned the contacts. So for all you lazy people out there who do not want to take out your contacts, this thing is a godsend. So here it is, the magic pen that all squonkers, all vapors would need. What is it actually? It's a fiberglass pen. It comes in a packaging that are obviously removed. Just a very simple packaging. No branding, etc. on this one, but this is just one model. There are many types of fiberglass pens. And the main purpose of using this is to clean metal, oxidization, and soldering points, especially in tight corners. So if you have a circuit board and you just want to clean one particular spot, it's not going to be easy to, do like grab a sandpaper or something, or even to clean up with other larger materials. It works very simple. Actually, you just need to twist this and the fiberglass bristles or brush gets pushed out, right? So this is it's pretty stiff, but it's not sharp if you feel ends of it, and it's got a little bit of corrosion properties or sanding properties going on there. So you can actually push this out all the way. I have cut mine a few times now because every time I use it excessively, it gets dirty, and I try washing it out, but if I want it to be really clean, I just cut off the tips of it. So it was about this long at first. And here's how it looks like on the inside. So you can get refills of the fiberglass part of it. A 24 pack of the refills would be about $15. The pen itself is about $5.50 US. Just take it out like this and pop in your new refill. Retract it a little bit. And now let's give it a test. So I have a piece of brass here that has been pretty oxidized, patina for quite some time now. So I'm just going to very lightly give you an idea of how this works. Right, so it's basically scratching the surface of it, very tiny bristles, scratches, and you just keep going. You don't have to press down too hard. In fact, I don't recommend that you actually press down too hard at all. Not bad. Really not bad. It's actually completely made it fresh and new. Just remove all the dirt, and it's removed all the patina as well. So when you use this on a plated contacts, this one for example is copper, silver plated copper, then you'd want to be a little bit more careful, right? It does work, but you don't want to, you're not going to scrape off the silver plated part unless the silver plated is very thin, which means it's not that good anyway. So just clean this up like this. Now if you want the bristles to be a bit more flexible, you can extend it out. Not bad, not bad. Let's compare it to the other side. Really very good. So very lightly scratches all the dirt, the grime on top. and makes everything look good. So the very tip of it, I'm sure there are ways to clean this out. I don't bother actually, because when I want a really clean surface, I just take my wire cutters and I just cut off the tips. And I guess the most useful part of this is to clean your contacts without having to remove them. I mean, this part is simple enough. You can just take this out. But the top contact plate, sometimes you may not understand how to remove the 510, etc. The nut, you may not have the tools for it. You may not have the patience for it. So this really helps because you can just get in there and just very quickly clean up your contacts. Focus on the point where it makes contact with the battery. Clean up everything else as well. And you can even clean up the 510, or at least the parts of the 510 you can see. Not bad. That only took about 1 minute. Lots of dirt here as well. This is a pure silver contact, by the way. So they say silver doesn't require maintenance, but as you can see, over time it does get a little bit grimy and dirty, especially in a squonk mode. I mean, silver does not require any kind of maintenance if it's in a closed space, but an open space like this with air, with moisture, you do have to clean it out. There you go. Good as new. A very, very handy tool to have. It's actually pretty cheap and it's refillable. Like I said, this is probably the lowest end version. You can probably get much more expensive pro level fiberglass brushes, but I think this is good enough for me. But there you go. It's a very simple thing to have. Like I said, it's actually meant for soldering circuit boards, cleaning up small areas. But you can pick it up on Amazon, which is where I got this from. Links in the description box below. And like I said in the close-up, this is just one of the many available. So if you have a larger budget, you can find something a little bit more fancy, maybe not with the plastic body, metal body, etc. And most of them come with refill packs. So you can just buy one pan and you can buy a refill pack. That should set you up for a very long time. I'm looking at like maybe 2 years, 3 years, even longer. It depends on how often you use it. I mean, I plan to use it for soldering, etc. But if you use it just for your contacts, yeah, it's going to last a very, very long time. Now, can you use this to clean your coils? Logically, you can. But I don't recommend that you do it. It is, after all, a fiberglass tip. So you wouldn't want any part of the tip to remain on your coil when you vape on it. I would suggest that you don't actually do it. It's possible, especially if you have a nickel coil, etc. You don't want to dry burn it. You can use this to clean up your coil, but I don't recommend it for safety purposes. And you can wash it off. I just washed it off recently. I just went to the back and washed it off. So that gets it a bit clean. So you don't have to cut it off all the time like I do. I'm just a bit lazy in that aspect. And the one thing I don't like about this design, this pen, is that it really doesn't allow you to use the entire fiberglass brush. Take a note of how much usable fiberglass I have. And then when I take off the stainless steel part, right, it's about, yeah, another half of this is just inside this. Of course, I can take this out and just use it this way. I mean, right? Nitty gritty, small stuff. But like I said, yeah, it's just one of many designs available. It's called a fiberglass pen, as far as I know. And like I said, for all you lazy people out there who don't want to clean your contacts for whatever reason, you don't know how to remove it, you don't have the tools, etc., at least you can get this and keep your Mac mods in safe, clean condition. Please do not sell stuff to others if you don't clean your contacts. Okie dokie, no more smoky.